Hey Brissy, did you know that Elon sent us another update? That's right.
They come from everywhere to take the challenge. Great multiplier. My eyes adored you. That's it.
Do that to me one more time.
Alright, let's see what this is all about. That being said, remember how I screwed up? I screwed up by putting those hinge springs in. As you can tell, I have fixed that. And the way that I fixed that is... all I had to do was loosen this bolt and this bolt a little bit and just give it a couple of reefs. Like pulled it down, pressed down, and now it lines up really well. It has the typical dirt that comes along with, you know, this time of year, November in British Columbia. All right. So we just got an update. Let me close the door. Let me go to the Magic T release notes. All right, so driving visualization improvements. The driving visualization now displays traffic cones. In cases where the traffic cone is detected and Navigate on Autopilot is engaged, well, we don't have that because we are in the Standard Range Plus with no full self-driving. The vehicle is designed to suggest a lane change. Well, let's go and give that a try. But not because, like, you know, autopilot, but let's see what it looks like over here having the cones. The next one is stopping mode. Along with the previously available creep and roll, the previous vehicle behavior if creep was disabled settings, a new setting called hold is available, and a stopping mode selection. When hold is selected, your vehicle continues to use regenerative braking after deaccelerating to a low speed and applies vehicle hold. So basically what that is one pedal driving, which I think the Nissan Leaf and a couple of others have already got. So now we have the scheduled departure. This is actually pretty good, so it's T minus basically. So if you wanted to be at 80% when you left for work tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, you could set it so it turns on at 3 o'clock so that when you fully charged to 80% when you want to leave. So that's pretty neat. There's a note here. Scheduled departure will not precondition your car if it has less than 20% battery remaining. This feature improves and replaces the settings previously named Smart Preconditioning. This one is an awesome one. I don't think it's needed, but I'll take it. And that is a power increase. Your car's power has been increased by approximately 5%. Improving acceleration and performance. So this is the Standard Range Plus. So this is 0 to 60 in, I think, 5.4. So I don't know what 5% would be. I'm sure there's people on YouTube that have the Standard Range Plus and all the nerdy equipment required to figure out what 5% is. And then automatic navigation. It says there, automatic navigation starts a route to be likely destination, to a likely destination. When you get into your car, automatic navigation routes you to locations associated with upcoming calendar. Okay, so it's going to talk to your calendar, to work, when leaving home in the morning, Monday through Friday, etc., etc., to address just the automatic navigation, tap controls, etc., etc. So I did give the one pedal driving a check, and what I did is I went to car, I went to driving, and here is the three. You used to have creep, and it wasn't creep, it was creep and hold, I think, back in the day. I'll have to check my car. So but it had creep, roll, and now hold. So let's give this a little bit of a drive. All right, so let's just back out. So my foot is off the accelerator and off the brake, and there's the hold. As soon as I put it in reverse, it went to hold. If I give it a little bit of accelerator, I'll take my foot off now, and it turned the hold back on. There's a little sound that comes from back down here. We'll have to give that a bit more of a try. So listen for it. There, strange. Let's give it a try going down the hill to my right. Alright, so if I was just going down this hill, usually it would get to about 5 kilometers and then keep rolling. And here we go. I'm on quite an incline. There you go. The hold comes on. That's quite impressive, actually. It's kind of fun learning to play when you have hold, like the typical regenerative braking on high, and then you know, playing, coming up to cars and feathering the accelerator so that the car would almost come to a complete stop when you're just behind them. But it looks like now that you will be able to actually come to a complete stop. So let's see what the 5% is all about. Mother Tucker. That's I think it's pretty sporty anyway, but let's just say that I don't know what that 5% is. You know, you can tell, but these are still whippy little cars. All right, next is going to be pylons. All right, I know there's some pretty heavy construction going on here. Let's see what. So, hope you can see that. There it goes. Those pylons on the left are showing up there. I'm not going to go, there's some more coming up on the right. Yeah, I'm not going to do autopilot through here because it's just a bit crazy. But look at that. Everywhere. Pylon City. So then it sees it on the right. Alright, there you go. Autopilot on. If the police find this video after getting in a car crash, my apologies. Look at that. Well, it's done pretty good. Now there's some more kind of road work stuff coming up. I am going 80 in I'm going to say 80 in an 80 zone. But it is a construction. So up here on the right, don't know if you can see, but there's a sign, and below it is a couple of pylons. There it goes. I saw that one, saw that one. Here's a whole bunch against a wall to the right. Pylon, pylon. Yeah, this is pretty good. And even across the street on the other side, it can sense pylons on the left-hand side. I had to turn it off there. But look at them. That's pretty cool. Well, thank you, Elon, for all the prezzies. I do appreciate it. And so I don't know what my Model S, my vintage, my classic, my pre-facelift Model S is going to be like. Because it has the Mobileye, it has the single camera, I doubt that it's going to be able to pick up pylons. So, meh. But what I do care about is I really want that one pedal driving for the Model S. Or one pedal braking. One pedal driving. One of the two. And I also wouldn't mind having the 5% increase, because the difference between my car and the woman I live with's car is about 1 second 0 to 60, and I want to maintain that 0 to 60 1 second difference. So now that she's got a 5%, she's getting closer. So I think that I deserve the 5% as well. Anyway, there you go. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Cheers. Now let's go past this guy. Oh, Mother Tucker. All right, cheers.